What's that coming over the hill? Is it a Rancor? Is it a Rancor? Hey guys, me host Superstar, thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It's a Rancor, it's a Rancor! This is such a cool Rancor, guys. I love this thing and I'm so glad I got one. And believe me, by the end of this video, you're going to want to go grab a Rancor too. So let's jump straight in and take a closer look at this awesome collector's piece. Everyone needs a Rancor. Everyone needs a Rancor, gotta get a Rancor. Rancors are savage creatures. They have been domesticated by many in the galaxy, including the Felucians. Only those attuned to the Force can try to tame these beasts. And even then, Rancors remain unpredictable and wild. They must be treated with both caution and respect. Alright guys, so this is the Target exclusive Battle Rancor. It is too big to put on any form of display piece I own. This thing is absolutely massive, and I love this thing. It is so cool. Now this came out in May of 2008 as a part of the 30th anniversary of Star Wars, and was a Target exclusive for the Force Unleashed line. This giant beast came in at about $40 when new. However, I picked this up recently at a vintage store here in Yorkshire and managed to get him for around £80. You just do not see this thing anymore. And I know it's relatively new, being 2008, but still, you don't see Rancors at all, especially one in this size. This thing is huge, and it has all its pieces. The ones that I looked at on eBay were going for a considerable lot more money, and they didn't even come with the Felucian warrior. Mine comes complete with the Felucian warrior, including the saddle and the ropes that attach to the nose of the Rancor to keep the beast in control. This Rancor monster is a definite must in any Star Wars collection, and let me show you by taking a closer look at this awesome figure. Now, whilst it is cool that it does come complete, I will be removing the saddle in just a moment because I will prefer my Rancor without the rider. So I am going to be removing the saddle in just a moment. I just want to get a good look at the figure with the saddle on before I go ahead and remove it, because I don't think I'll be putting it back on for my collection personally. That's just my choice. I prefer to have my Rancor untamed and wild. So let's go ahead and remove the Felucian from the saddle. Just to give you an idea of size as well, this is the Rancor opposite a 3 3/4 inch Wampa. There's a tiny 2 to 3 inch Blurg, and a couple of older new 3 3/4 inch thrown in just for good measure. As you can see, this thing is huge. So I'm guessing we can remove this pretty easily. It does say it is removable, so it is just, there is 2 clips here that are holding it to the nose itself. So I'm just going to pop those out. That now has made that go fall back a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be very easy to remove. So it's just literally soft plastic goods that fit around his arm. So the entire saddle can be released very easily to get it off. So this was made with this in mind. So obviously in the game you come across Rancors that have been trained, but you also do come across a few Rancors that are wild as well. Yes, it does seem like they've made this in mind with wanting to remove this saddle. We can tell it's one of the Felucian ones due to the markings on it, as they do come with the blue markings. Will that just come off his hand? Yeah, it's a little bit of fiddly. And that's off his hand, and then off the other arm, and slide that off. So yeah, can be removed very easily. So then we're just left with the giant Rancor. I've just got to pose him up how I want him. He doesn't stand on his own very well, on his hind legs. He does want to hunch up at all times. But the figure itself, I can actually remove now. There's a little rubber band just holding the figure in place. He's a basic looking action figure. Definitely not one I would keep, to be honest. It looks very basic. It's not even a 5 POA Star Wars figure, or it doesn't feel like one. It feels like something you would get from like Fisher Price or something with the big club feet on it, and yeah, I'm not into that. It does come with two little things, so you can stand him on there as well, but again, I wouldn't stand him, it just looks silly. So yeah, I will be leaving this figure in just in my box, in my fodder box. Well, sorry, not the fodder box, just I'll be keeping that together in my Star Wars box, if that makes sense. But yeah, well, I won't be using those going forward for my display. That's just me personally. Okay guys, so this is a Felucian Rancor. We know it's a Felucian Rancor, not only because it said it on the box originally, but because of the blue markings on his body. This was a Rancor that was in the Felucian sort of jungles, I believe, and these markings are his type of subspecies of Rancor. There were many different subspecies, like the Bull Rancor, and they're sort of like the Rancors that were originally the Rancors originated from Dathomir. They were used as mounts by, like, I believe, like the Night Sisters and things like that. Used them occasionally. So that's why it says like only those with the Force abilities could try and tame these creatures. I still don't agree with that Grogu was able to tame one, but hey ho. We'll take it as it is. This one is a little bit on. It's got a little bit more wear than I would like in the wrists because it does hinder him standing up. But I do like the fact that the wrists are still very mobile and movable. As I've seen somewhere, people have said that theirs have got very stiff and hard to move. At least mine is movable, and he will stand up if I want him to. Taking a look at the articulation in full, the arms move forwards. Like, they can move all the way around and stuff, and they can move all the way back, which is nice. And they also move outwards, so you can get him like a full grip the part. Other than that, I've got like a bicep swivel, but other than that, the arms are static. Hands can be rotated around as well, so you can sort of have something in his hand and look at it. Although the wrist is a bit loose, so if you pull it too far, it will just drop. So if I can find a way to tighten that, that'd be awesome. His back legs move backwards and forwards, and there is like a proper joint there in the feet to pull them forwards and backwards. So we can get some good movement in there as well. The tail at the back is static. The head can be moved side to side, like that. And the mouth can be opened and closed. Yes, it can. I do like this Rancor a lot. It is so cool and it is so massive. He's such a big piece of kit, but you know what? I love him and I'm so glad I own him. Now that I've moved my droid factory to my place behind me, I have the white stool, the white little pedestal bit behind me is now free, and that's where he is going to sit until he's needed for dioramas. I would like to build something along the lines of the Genosian sort of battle pit. I'd like to build something like that and have the Rancor as one of the many beasts within it, because I'd love to do that in homage to, obviously, Star Wars Hunters, which is going to be out very soon. And I'd love to build like a pit or something for my 3¾ inch figures. I think that could be a lot of fun. But yes, such a cool Rancor, guys. But what are your thoughts on him? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video today, then please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Subscribing really supports us. It really helps us out and helps us to keep making awesome videos like this. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, may the Force be with you.